Democracy on pause? Texas is locked in a high-stakes showdown over redistricting, and the clock is ticking. But here's where it gets controversial. One side says it's defending the people's will. The other says it's preventing a partisan power grab. Texas Governor Greg Abbott blasted what he called runaway Democrats after the Texas House once again failed to reach a quorum on Monday, stalling Republican efforts to advance new political maps and other agenda items. House Speaker Dustin Burrows gavelled the chamber back into session, but they fell 4 members short of the attendance needed to conduct business, leaving redistricting, flood relief, and additional measures on hold. Dozens of Democratic representatives remain out of state as the impasse enters its second week. Abbott, speaking with CNN's Jake Tapper, accused Democrats of abandoning their duties. He warned that lawmakers could theoretically stay hidden for literally years, effectively blocking essential government work. A scenario, he said, Texas cannot allow. The House also failed to make quorum throughout last week, intensifying what many see as an escalating gerrymandering arms race sparked when former President Donald Trump urged Texas Republicans to aggressively redraw districts. The proposed maps could yield up to 5 additional GOP-held seats in the U.S. House, potentially insulating Republicans from losses in the 2026 midterms. And this is the part most people miss. These maps wouldn't just reshape Texas. They could tilt the balance of power in Washington for years. To pressure absent Democrats, Speaker Burrows said he has asked the Texas Department of Public Safety to set up a public tip line to report the lawmakers' whereabouts as officers continue searching for them. "We will keep following every credible lead until these members return," he said, warning that members can cross state lines or change time zones, but not escape accountability to Texans. The House is scheduled to reconvene Tuesday morning. Democrats face a strategic dilemma. How long can they remain out of Texas without a definitive endgame? With only days left in the special session, Republicans may run out of time to pass new maps. That could force Abbott to call yet another special session. Democratic House leader Jean Wu argued the governor should focus on what people are actually asking for, not what he framed as self-serving priorities. Abbott, for his part, told Tapper he's prepared to keep calling special sessions even beyond the candidate filing deadlines for 2026, insisting, "We are still going to redraw these maps. I'm going to do this for the next 2 years." Bold claim or firm commitment? That's where opinions will split. Republicans are also pursuing alternative tactics. Abbott has asked the Texas Supreme Court to declare Jean Wu's seat vacant. Wu is among Democrats who decamped to Chicago. Meanwhile, U.S. Senator John Cornyn said he sought help from FBI Director Kash Patel to assist state authorities in locating the absent lawmakers. An extraordinary step that raises eyebrows about state-federal coordination in a legislative standoff. Financial pressure is mounting on Democrats, too. Absent members face fines of $500 per day, and rules prevent them from using official or campaign funds to pay those penalties. A Texas judge also temporarily barred Beto O'Rourke's political organization from raising money to cover the Democrats' travel costs, adding a fiscal squeeze to the political one. The fight isn't contained to Texas. Blue state leaders have promised their own countermeasures. California Governor Gavin Newsom has pledged a November referendum on new congressional maps that could create up to 5 additional Democratic-leaning seats. According to State Assembly Speaker Robert Rivas, California's proposed maps are slated for release this week. The broader message: if Texas moves, other states will move too, fueling a nationwide tug-of-war over district lines. Many Texas Democrats remain based in Illinois while they consider next steps. Illinois Senate Dick Durbin defended their strategy, calling it serious work on a national issue, not a getaway. Texas Representative Michaela Placer, vice chair of the House Democratic Caucus, vowed they will not be intimidated, insisting Democrats aren't fleeing a fight, they're taking it directly to the bad guys. That framing will rankle critics who say elected officials are obligated to show up and vote, even when they expect to lose. Representative Retta Bowers reinforced the caucus's resolve, referencing a reported bomb threat received at their Chicago hotel after their location was publicized. She said the incident was a targeted attempt to intimidate and silence them. Bowers later warned that the same forces trying to quiet their efforts in Texas are pushing to roll back voting rights nationwide, a charge that will resonate with voting rights advocates and inflame those who see this as standard political hardball rather than a civil rights crisis. Bottom line, the standoff shows no sign of easing. The Texas House plans to meet again Tuesday, but without a quorum, the redistricting push remains frozen. If Republicans can't secure attendance before the special session ends, Abbott appears ready to keep calling lawmakers back, potentially for months. The impact could stretch far beyond Texas, influencing the makeup of Congress and the stakes of the 2026 elections. Your turn. Is walking out a principled check on majority power or an undemocratic refusal to govern? Should governors keep calling special sessions until the minority returns? Or is that political brinkmanship? And how do you feel about other states redrawing maps in response? Necessary counterweight or escalation? Weigh in. Agree or disagree? Where do you draw the line?